Hey, I am Zach Gosshagen, star movie Peanut Butter Falcon. Being an actor was my dream. GiGi's Playhouse in Annapolis, helping other Down syndrome achieve their dream. Please help support their mission for global acceptance for all by donating tonight. Don't forget World One Party.
I'm Jesse Wuji, NASCAR Xfinity and Truck Series driver. Getting to victory lane might seem like a job for just a driver and a small crew, but it takes a large team of people behind the scenes to get the cars and drivers ready for a race as engineers, mechanics, spotters, sponsors, the list goes on. Just like my team and I have worked like a well-oiled machine to bring our team to victory lane, the GiGi's Playhouse team depends on volunteers, community partnerships, advocates, and donors like you to provide a free therapeutic and educational programs for families. Each of us play a large role in paving the way for a world that is accepting, generous, and kind. Thanks for being part of GiGi's Playhouse Annapolis team.
I'm Jerry with Caring Canines, and this is Lucy Lou. Our pups love coming to GiGi's Playhouse Annapolis to be reading companions for participants of all ages. Lucy Lou is an expert listener who is always encouraging, supportive, and patient. Did you know GiGi's Playhouse offers one-to-one tutoring program to students? Trained tutor partner with participants to foster a love of reading, increase confidence, and broaden communication abilities. At GiGi's, anything is possible. And as a donor, you play a key role in helping our friends reach their best of all.
Hey, I am Jack Gossagan, star movie Peanut Butter Falcon. Being a actor was my dream. GiGi's Playhouse in Annapolis, helping other Down syndrome achieve their dream. Please help support their mission for global acceptance for all by donating tonight. Don't forget World One Party.
Hey everybody, I'm Jesse Wuji, NASCAR Xfinity and Truck Series driver. Getting to victory lane might seem like a job for just a driver and a small crew, but it takes a large team of people behind the scenes to get the cars and drivers ready for a race as engineers, mechanics, spotters, sponsors, the list goes on. Just like my team and I have worked like a well-oiled machine to bring our team to victory lane, the GiGi's Playhouse team depends on volunteers, community partnerships, advocates, and donors like you to provide a free therapeutic and educational programs for families. Each of us play a large role in paving the way for a world that is accepting, generous, and kind.
I'm Jerry with Caring Canines, and this is Lucy Lou. Our pups love coming to GiGi's Playhouse Annapolis to be reading companions for participants of all ages. Lucy Lou is an expert listener who is always encouraging, supportive, and patient. Did you know GiGi's Playhouse offers one-to-one tutoring program to students? Trained tutors partner with participants to foster a love of reading, increase confidence, and broaden communication abilities. At GiGi's, anything is possible. And as a donor, you play a key role in helping our friends reach their best of all.
Hey, I am Zach Gossagan, star movie Peanut Butter Falcon. Being a actor was my dream. GiGi's Playhouse, Annapolis, helping other Down syndrome achieve their dream. Please help support their mission for global acceptance for all by donating tonight. Don't forget World One Party.
Hey everybody, I'm Jesse Ruji, NASCAR Xfinity and Truck Series driver. Getting to victory lane might seem like a job for just a driver and a small crew, but it takes a large team of people behind the scenes to get the cars and drivers ready for a race as engineers, mechanics, spotters, sponsors, the list goes on. Just like my team and I have worked like a well-oiled machine to bring our team to victory lane, the GiGi's Playhouse team depends on volunteers, community partnerships, advocates, and donors like you to provide a free therapeutic and educational programs for families. Each of us play a large role in paving the way for a world that is accepting, generous, and kind. Thanks for being part of GiGi's Playhouse in Annapolis.
Are you ready?
So grab your drink.
Gather with friends. It's time with the party.
GG Playhouse Annapolis.
Invite you to our
2021 Gala. Come seize the day with us.
GiGi's Playhouse Annapolis! You guys are one of our favorite playhouses, aren't they, Gigi?
Yes, Mommy, it is.
Well, you have been breaking records and blowing people away since you opened your location. And then last year when COVID hit, the way you stepped up and continued to serve your families in every way possible really showed your leadership for the GiGi's Playhouse Network. We're so proud of you, Annapolis. We're so proud of your community and the way they continue to step up. Being 99% volunteer run is not easy. Your community stepped in and they continue to help us serve our families that desperately need your programs. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I know you guys are trying to launch your GG Prep program, which is one of our favorites. So good luck on that. Everybody step in, help them in any way you can, and we will see you all soon when the virus is over, right, Gigi?
Right.
We're getting out there. We will be there soon.
And no mask.
And no mask. And for tonight, celebrate, be generous, help this amazing group of people who continue to step up even during the pandemic. They never left our families down. They were there for them every step of the way. Thank you, GiGi's Annapolis. We love you guys. Mwah!
Hello, my name is Kim Eckert. I am the board president at GiGi's Playhouse in Annapolis. Welcome to the 2021 Seize the Day Gala. Although we would have much rather gathered tonight in person, we are no longer limited by the number of seats or the inability to physically be at the event. And now, we have the opportunity to reach all who believe in the GiGi's Playhouse mission to change the way the world views Down syndrome through this virtual experience. From the comfort of our homes, we can come together to celebrate our achievements and continue to support free programming for our friends and loved ones with Down syndrome who make the world a much, much better place. We hope you not only enjoy this inspirational event, but also take part in the online auction. There are some amazing items and packages available for you to bid on. I would like to give a special thanks to Dentistry for Children, tonight's best of all title sponsor, as well as our many other sponsors that can be seen on the website and in the program booklet. Without your support, tonight would not be possible. For those of you who have been a part of the GiGi's Playhouse family, you know the magic that happens within the Playhouse. And that magic is all made possible by you, our participants, families, volunteers, as well as our donors and believers who ensure programs remain free and that there are never any barriers to achievement. For those of you who are new, welcome. We are excited that you have joined us. I am pleased to turn tonight's program over to Judy Coe, our extraordinary site coordinator, who will share with you more about what to expect this evening and introduce you to some of our amazing participants, families, and volunteers. Thank you again for attending, and we hope you enjoy our program.
Thanks, Kim. Welcome to GiGi's Playhouse Annapolis and our 2021 Seize the Day Gala. Thank you all for coming tonight. We hope that over the next 45 minutes you feel inspired and are able to see firsthand what makes GiGi's Playhouse Annapolis such an amazing place to be. Grateful families, enthusiastic volunteers, generous supporters, all because they believe in everyone living their best of all. Before we get started tonight, we want to take a second to thank all our generous sponsors once again for supporting GiGi's Playhouse and our mission. Without them, we wouldn't be able to provide our participants and families the support through free programming. Thank you, Dentistry for Children, the Pediatric Group, Crescent City Charities, Steampunk, Dr. Andy Pierre, What's Up Media, Mr. Joseph Simcox, George and Margaret Limehouse, Alex and Jung-hee Gogwe, J.F. Johnson Lumber, Simon Says, and Gallant Government and Law Group, and Team Builder. Thank you so much. We are excited to share with you that we have a fantastic silent auction going on tonight. In addition to some exciting packages, signed sports memorabilia, and overnight stays, we're featuring a beautiful piece painted by our very own participants. To maximize participation, this is a 2-device event. Watch on one and bid on another. Airdrop or stream on your TV and bid on your phone. Our silent auction and donation platform tonight is One Cause. Over the course of this evening, if you would like to donate to GiGi's or check out the silent auction, simply go to www.bidpal.net/Annapolis Gala 2021 to register. Bid often and bid high. All of your donations tonight will have a huge impact on families right here in Annapolis. Tonight, you will hear from our families, volunteers, enjoy a fantastic performance by our participants in the Rhythm Express dance team, and listen to our keynote speaker, Eric Baker, provide you with a parent perspective on why GiGi's Playhouse is so vital to families in Annapolis. Like all nonprofit organizations, the pandemic has forced GiGi's Playhouse Annapolis to pivot in order to serve those who need us most. Through it all, we have stood by our families, continuing to provide one-on-one tutoring, speech therapy, addressing fitness and wellness, and providing social outlets when they were needed the most. Here's a bit more about what we did in the face of such uncertainty.
Going into quarantine meant that we lost so much, and for Ariana, she lost everything. Then I heard about GiGi's at home, and it's been so amazing.
It really is like coming home to a family.
And for us, it's been the one constant thing during this pandemic, which
says a lot.
I feel like it's like school and therapy in the comfort of your own home.
I think the fact that GiGi's offers these on-demand and online classes is amazing, and this lets you connect with many families in the community that have families just like yours, and it really helps you, I guess, use those resources without leaving the comfort of your own home.
One of our board members said this year, the presumption of success and the absence of fear is driving the success of GiGi's Playhouse in 2020. Absence of fear? I have never been more fearful in my entire life than I was this year. 2 brand new families had come to the Hoffman Estates Playhouse with their brand new babies. And I remember that night I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep thinking, we didn't know at all what COVID was. What if something would have happened to one of those babies because they came here? That's what really made that decision a lot easier, to close our doors, to know that we were doing it for the right reasons, for the safety of our families, and knowing that we weren't going to sleep and we weren't going to stop until we had another alternative. That was 4,400 hours of free therapeutic and educational programs were stopped immediately. And our families were left without their GiGi's Playhouse. And GiGi's at Home began that day. When GiGi's at Home launched with the on-demand and live programming, I was completely blown away by, first of all, the ease of use, the security that was put into place to protect our families, and the fact that our families were getting on with their infants and with their toddlers, with their teenagers, and with their adults, and jumping into these programs. We were one of the first, even before the schools were doing virtual learning, we were offering it, and people were eating it up. Watching our infants in our LMNOP, our language, music, and our PEEPS, which is our speech and communication program, watching them come to life on the screens, when they hear the GiGi songs, when they see the instructors, when they see their friends, it is life-changing. I am telling you, there is nothing more beautiful than watching this happen real time, than being on that screen and seeing them learning. Our kids strive on structure, and being able to add that has been an incredible gift from God. It's just been amazing. It's, again, that COVID silver lining, something. We are now globally accessible to everyone. And currently we are serving families in 36 different countries.
Online, doing it from home has allowed me to really give them that one-to-one sort of support while being supported by someone who knows what they're doing.
I would just describe it as an awesome layer of support in a time where we didn't really know what school was going to look like. We didn't know when we were going to go back, and GiGi stepped right in seamlessly.
It really has structured her week in a way that she feels totally proud of what she's doing. We're now meeting people in Annapolis and at the Playhouse in Annapolis, and we're meeting people in where else? Cleveland.
Yeah, that's it.
Cleveland, and our Raleigh Playhouse has had so many volunteers in these virtual programs.
As a parent, it just made me feel like all that hard work of getting him on Zoom and like just putting the time in has paid off.
GiGi's at Home is amazing.
I love our new GiGi's at Home virtual programs.
When COVID first hit and we had to cancel all of our spring events, that was over 50 events in the spring that accounted for 76% of our second quarter funding. So $2.4 million was instantly lost, and we had to find a way to try to recoup that money. That's where Step to Accept came in, our first 60 Playhouse fundraiser. We've been working with Microsoft on how we are going to use artificial intelligence and machine learning to automate our GiGi Fit program so our families can do it at home, and that we can capture all that valuable data that we don't have on individuals with Down syndrome. Down syndrome is the largest chromosomal disability in our country and the least funded. That means programs, research. There's not a lot of it out there for our families. We are driven by excitement, we are driven by innovation, we are driven by change, and we are always going to be there for our GiGi's family.
I think the impact of having a place to call and having a place that you immediately feel accepted, not only accepted, welcomed, but the joy of how you're received. I would have loved something like this 20 years ago.
It's a sacred place for us. It's a place where we feel welcomed and comfortable, and we know that no matter what, it's a place that we can go to, which says, it speaks volumes.
It was great to be able to be around moms that had kids of all ages. I was, fortunate to see moms that had new babies like mine, but then moms that were at each developmental stage.
So we continue to educate and get our kids ready for this world. But again, is the world ready for them? That's where Generation G comes in. Generation G is a conscious decision to be better every day. Be generous, be kind, be accepting. We are going to be getting the Generation G message of acceptance out in any way possible we can this year. We have our acceptance challenge. You can look at that at acceptancechallenge.org. We have our video podcast hosted by Gigi Gianni, who's the first individual with Down syndrome to host a video podcast. 2020 also brought us 4 new GiGi's Playhouse locations, 3 of them that were opened virtually during the pandemic and have been serving families ever since, both virtually and in person. It was amazing. We are so excited to be adopted by Bain, New York, Bain is one of the top management consultants agencies in the world, and to be adopted by them for the year 2021 and get their strategic insight, get all of that support that they're going to be giving us is beyond excited. And we are looking for more corporate partnerships like that. Corporate investors, angel investors, we need it all. Bain, New York said GiGi's has high ambition paired with limited funding, making them ripe for support and collaborations. Help us continue to change the way the world sees Down syndrome and send a global message of acceptance for all. And then seeing in Forbes, their headline, Down Syndrome Achievement Center creates virtual classes, provides hope during pandemic. I was just blown away. It's so amazing seeing the way other people see us. Microsoft called our digital transformation remarkable. That is so cool. Cranes voted us as one of their 2020 notable entrepreneurs. And NHK Japan, the largest media broadcasting company in Asia, told our story to the world. I hope you all join us on our quest to make this world a better place, because it's time. It is time for our kids to be accepted, respected, valued, and celebrated. Please help us in our quest for Generation G. Be generous, be kind, be accepting. It's a conscious decision to be better every day, and all of us can do it. From a prenatal diagnosis, through career skills, and now through a pandemic, we are here for you. We will always be here for you.
GiGi's, I think, changes lives, but not only the families that come. I always tell my families, you're going to be surprised it's not only your family that gets impacted, but the community around you. GiGi's, community, families, we love it.
Is very much like a community that everyone connects with each other. They're always available to answer questions.
It is basically a second family.
Just to see people every week and talk about our kids and interact, and the kids are singing, to a lot of unity, and it was just beautiful.
I don't think that there are enough words to say thank you to GiGi's. Nothing I say will let them know how big of an impact they've made on our lives. I am very excited and hopeful for what they'll provide, not only for Isaiah, but for our whole family.
Your support today will help us catch up with our 2020 funding and catapult us into the rest of 2021, where we're going to continue to innovate, we're going to continue to serve, we're going to continue to be there every step of the way for our families. We will never leave them alone. I think we've proven that we've been able to do it through a pandemic, and we just need your help.
Wow, what an inspiring video. Your donations tonight ensure that we can continue to provide critical services both in person and virtually for over 500 families and growing. Now we're excited to invite you to sit back and enjoy the stylings of Rhythm Express Dance Team and their rendition of Grease Lightning.
Why, this car's automatic. It's systematic. It's hydromatic. Why, it's Grease Lightning. Grease Lightning. We'll get some overhead lifters and some 4-barrel quads, oh yeah. Keep talking or keep talking. A fuel injection cut off and chrome-plated rods, oh yeah. I get the money, I kill to get the money. With a 4-speed on the floor, they'll be waiting at the door. You know that ain't no crap, we'll be getting lots of that in Grease Lightning. Go Grease Lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. Go Grease Lightning, you're coasting through the heat lap trial. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. You are supreme, the chicks will scream for Grease Lightning. We'll get some purple French tail lights and 30-inch fins, oh yeah. A Palomino dashboard and dual muffler twins, oh yeah. With new pistons, plugs, and shocks, I can get off my rocks. You know that I am bragging, she's a real honey wagon. Grease Lightning. Go Grease Lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. Go Grease Lightning, you're coasting through the heat lap trial. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. You are supreme, the chicks will scream for Grease Lightning.
Well done, Rhythm Express. We love to see our participants empowered, being confident in their abilities, and working together as a team. It is our honor to share with you some words from our governor, Larry Hogan.
Do you believe in me? I am smart.
I am athletic. Bam!
I am independent.
Can you say, I am fierce?
Asha! Yay!
I am kind.
I'm amazing, and I'm happy, and I love life.
Good evening. It's an honor to join you tonight virtually as we celebrate GiGi's Playhouse Annapolis, a wonderful nonprofit organization providing individuals with Down syndrome and their families with free therapeutic and educational opportunities. Throughout this entire pandemic, I've talked about what it means to be Maryland strong, and I can't think of a better example of that than the fine folks at GiGi's Playhouse. We're so grateful that children with Down syndrome have a safe place where they're supported, accepted, and celebrated. On behalf of a proud state, I would like to thank GiGi's Playhouse for all that you do for our community. Thank you. We are truly grateful. Together, you have shown what it means to be Maryland strong.
I am strong.
We are strong! I am silent.
Strong.
I'm fun.
We are pleased to welcome our keynote speaker. Although he has many credentials, I think he'd agree being Mark's dad is among one of the titles he is most proud of. Here to tell us how GiGi's Playhouse Annapolis has impacted his family, Dr. Eric Baker.
Good evening. Thank you for allowing me to speak to you tonight. I am honored and humbled to be the parent speaker at this year's gala. This event has been a long time coming. The pandemic postponed the gala for an entire year, and unfortunately, we were not able to celebrate this year in person. To begin, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight for this great event. I know the last thing anyone wants to do right now is any extra virtual computer time. So thank you for your time, and thank you to all of our sponsors that so generously donated this year. You know, I thought I was nervous before when I was supposed to give my speech to you all in person. I thought that this would be much easier. However, I was very wrong. We all know that once something is on the internet, it is there forever. So I sure hope I don't become an eternal internet meme. But despite my nervousness, I was offered the opportunity to speak to you tonight, and I knew how important it was to do this. So here I am, and let's talk about tonight. Why are you here? Or I should say, why are you tuning in tonight? Are you tuning in because you know someone with Down syndrome and want to support GiGi's Playhouse? Were you invited to this charity fund and tuned in because it sounded like fun? Do you want to help improve the lives of those with Down syndrome? All of these reasons are great reasons, and I again thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your day to be a part of this. Let me tell you why I'm here tonight. I'm here because of these 4 people. These people are my world. Katie and I have been married for 8 years now. Rachel is 5. Leah, who almost no one has met yet, is our pandemic baby who was born in May. And this little guy, some of you already know, is Mark. Mark is 3 years old. He loves being outside, whether it's playing in the dirt with his cars, watering the grass, or raking the leaves. He has a smile that will make your heart melt and a laugh that is infectious. He is my son, and he has Down syndrome. He is a curious little boy and is not afraid of challenges. He is learning new things every day and wowing us every step of the way. And this would really wow others because, like many of the parents we have come to know, we were given very little hope for what Mark's life would be like when we received our prenatal diagnosis almost 4 years ago. And like the countless children we have met through GiGi's Playhouse, Mark continues to defy limitations placed on him by others because of his extra chromosome. Katie and I don't often talk about our diagnosis experience. Our world was turned upside down. Everyone with a child with Down syndrome understands this. We love our children with every ounce of our being, but the story of our diagnosis is raw emotion. It wasn't part of the plan that we made for our lives. Countless hours of therapy, Katie leaving her professional career to support Mark, telling our daughter that God made Mark a little extra, and that is why some things are more challenging for him, but it's these different abilities that make him unique. It wasn't part of the plan. But we believe that it was part of God's plan. He gave us Mark, who inspires us every single day. And he put us in a community that sees nothing but the potential that all children with Down syndrome have. And he gave us a place like GiGi's Playhouse so our children could tap into this potential and be the best that they could be. So why am I here tonight? First and foremost, I'm here for Mark. I believe in what GiGi's is doing and what it will do for my son as he grows up. GiGi's provides opportunities for exposure in many different ways. Informal therapies, social interaction, life skills, tutoring, and advocacy opportunities. This is more important than ever now because of the world we live in. This pandemic has affected every one of us, including our children. All children are suffering in so many ways, socially, emotionally, physically, and intellectually. These effects are even more pronounced among the Down syndrome community. The pandemic was a giant roadblock for Mark. No more in-person learning, no more play dates, no more anything, unless it was on a screen. It was not easy, it wasn't fair, it was literally impossible when it first started. But GiGi's stepped up to the plate and has been adapting. GiGi's implemented multiple virtual experiences for individuals when the pandemic first began. And now that there's a better understanding of the coronavirus, in-person therapies and activities has started up again. This is so crucial given the current limitations that are on in-person learning. GiGi's is not giving up, and it never will. And your commitment to this organization ensures that individuals with Down syndrome, from birth through adulthood, have the access and the tools they need to engage with the world around them and have the support that they deserve. I'm not just here for Mark, though. I'm here tonight also because of what GiGi's Playhouse does for my wife and I. GiGi's is not just for the individuals with Down syndrome. It's for the parents. It's a place of encouragement. It's a place of understanding and hope without judgment. I'm also here tonight because of my daughters. GiGi's is also for Rachel and Leah. It's for every sibling of a child with Down syndrome. One day, Katie and I will not be here. And one day, someone else will have to take the responsibility. We want those people to be Mark's sisters. We want Rachel and Leah to be there for her brother. Rachel's already a great big sister, and even though she knows Mark has Down syndrome, he's just Mark to her. And with the help of GiGi's, Rachel understands this more and more. This wonderful place helps her understand that all the boys and girls she meets here are just other boys and girls. She doesn't see Down syndrome, she sees them. And they are not just Mark's friends, they are her friends. They are beautiful children with different abilities and unimaginable potential. They are not defined by Down syndrome. Their destiny is not their diagnosis. And GiGi's helps show this to Rachel. And if there is someone that you want or need to advocate for your child with Down syndrome, it's your other children. GiGi's helps promote this love, understanding, and commitment. GiGi's doesn't just help Mark to sign, to socialize, to read and do math. It advocates and helps promote future advocacy. It's changing the culture. It's giving parents so much more than a place where they take their kids. It's giving hope. It's helping to change the world. Thank you for tuning in tonight. None of this would be possible without your generosity. By being a part of tonight and donating, you are making the future of these individuals so much brighter. You're helping change the way the world views Down syndrome. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Eric. Although he shared his story tonight, his is not too different from over the 500 families that we serve. And now to share with you how you can help us serve even more families with free programming, Andre Glenn and Alicia Gogwe.
At GiGi's Playhouse Annapolis, we are proud to carry out our mission and vision of changing the way the world views Down syndrome. Alicia, did you know that GiGi's is a 100% privately funded and 99% volunteer ran?
Well, that's very interesting, isn't it?
Exactly, which makes tonight super, super important.
We need your help to continue to offer the free programs my friends and I love at GiGi's.
Now, we know the challenges we are all facing in these unprecedented times, but GiGi's Playhouse is responding with unprecedented achievements.
You should be seeing a few of our premier auction items on your screen. There are tons of great items up for auction, including this great piece, a 3-foot by foot black-eyed Susan, the Maryland State flower created by 15 of our fantastic friends.
Didn't we do such a great job? Please bid. It's not too late.
The silent auction closes at 9 p.m. tonight, so keep those bids coming. If you have not yet logged into your online bidding platform, get the link here on the screen below.
We hope that the smiles generated by the achievements of our participants and volunteers have inspired you.
In 2021, we are looking to make even more of an impact. We ask that if you can, pick up your phone and make a donation to support our mission. No donations are too big or too small, Every dollar counts.
Here is how your donation can help. For $5,000, you can help support our GG Prep program, a brand new program in 2021. Imagine that for just $5,000, you could help prepare adults to be successful in the workplace. GG Prep and the GG University program promotes confident you, healthy you, whole you. With your $5,000 donation, we can build future.
For just $2,500, you can help support GiGi's Fit, another new program in 2021. GiGi's Fit programs combine physical therapy with a strong fitness focus and an ultimate goal of success and improved movement. GiGi Fit helps participants build strength, endurance, power, joint stability, balance, and movement control. Your donations of $2,500 will be worth your while. $1,000 provides free literacy and math tutoring. Did you know that GiGi's literacy program begins as early as age 3?
Wow, that early?
Exactly. Our young learners are starting school ready for success because of this vital program.
These free tutoring programs are also teaching adults who were never taught to read. Imagine the pride and independence when our adult participants are able to read menus and movies and song titles. Just $1,000 for educational programming tailored to the way individuals like Down syndrome, like me, learn best.
$500 helps us promote acceptance. Help us promote our Generation G campaign throughout our community. We are changing lives beginning with our elementary schools and into our high schools by building Generation G clubs. We've come a long way, but have a long way to go on our journey to global acceptance. Just $500 to be Generation G.
Be accepting. Be generous. Be kind. For $250, your donation will help us onboard and train our amazing volunteers who give their time and their hearts to ensure GiGi's Playhouse programs remain free. $250 also helps support our Parent Speakers series, which brings in speakers that give parents access to information on challenging topics, including promoting positive behaviors, special education advocacy, and estate planning.
And last but not least, $100. Just $100 provides new families with welcoming packets, welcoming a new baby with Down syndrome. $100 to provide hope and comfort to ease fears and let parents know that they are not alone in their journey.
So many great ways to support the growth of individuals who come to GiGi's. We need your help. Get your Fund a Need donations in today. We know that by being here tonight, you are accepting, generous, and kind. We are so grateful. Thank you for joining us for our virtual gala this evening and giving generously to GiGi's Playhouse Annapolis. We hope you're enjoying yourself tonight. I know we are. This portion of the program may be over, but we're not done yet. We are going to take a short break, but we'll be back at 8 o'clock to rock out with the Groove Spot Band. This exclusive concert is available to all our VIP guests and those who made donations tonight. If you haven't donated yet, it's not too late. While we are on our break, I encourage you to grab a drink, open the delicious dessert box, and of course head on over to our donation page. Don't forget to check out our silent auction item. The auction will close at 9 p.m. tonight, so make sure you don't miss out. So pull out that phone or laptop and go to www.bidpal.net/Annapolis Gala 2021, and please make your donation. Thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to see you in a few minutes at the concert.
My favorite part about GiGi's Playhouse is the social aspect that Niam and I get, and our whole family gets, of just being around families who get it, and families that we can learn from and grow from, and that we can go through this journey together. I think Niam's favorite part is just playing. I mean, he's been coming here since the day it opened, and I think when we pull into the parking lot, and even little brother, they know that they're gonna come here and have a good time. So even though he's done therapy here, that's sometimes been a little bit challenging and maybe not his favorite, he still knows at the end of the day it's a lot of fun. So he gets excited about playing, seeing friends, and just he knows this is a great, safe place to come. I would want donors to know about all the people who are behind the scenes that are really working tirelessly to make the programs and to make everything here at the Playhouse so wonderful for kids like Niam. It was something that I didn't expect to have so many people who would volunteer their time and their talents and their expertise to really make the programs not just something that you would do, in a neighborhood or, in an after-school program. It's really talented therapists and even, just folks in the community who are lending their efforts and their talents and their skills and their expertise to help our kids really grow and develop into amazing kids.
I love getting to know new people, and I also love spending time with friends. Also my friend with Kristen, who also is part of the GiGi's Playhouse as well. And
what about Dance-tastic?
Oh, of course, Dance-tastic.
Well, the thing about GiGi's Playhouse is that it's very specific to people with Down syndrome, and they do a lot of things based on research. What kinds of things do we need to adjust so that people with Down syndrome can learn? And so this is a very specific set of programs for a very targeted audience, one that's often ignored in general programming. And so it's a wonderful thing. It's a broad set of programs, from physical movement to speech to communications to leadership. All of these sorts of things are included in various aspects of GiGi's programming. And so it's a wonderful organization. It's very efficiently run. All of the programming is free to participants, and almost all of it is led by volunteers. For example, I'm a volunteer. All of the things that I do for GiGi's are out of the love that I have for people with Down syndrome.
We love GiGi's Playhouse.
We sure do. I love GiGi's Playhouse, and I love volunteering.
I love GiGi's Playhouse in Annapolis. I love GiGi's Playhouse.
I love volunteering at GiGi's Playhouse. I love volunteering at GiGi's Playhouse.
Hi guys, I'm Alante Shea. I've been teaching art here and I absolutely love to volunteer. Thanks!
Thank you!
Thank you for believing in my children.
Thank you for believing in my child.
Will you believe in me? Be accepting.
Be generous.
Be kind.